Alright, y'all. Cut this down a little bit so you can hear me. We're gonna still keep her boiling. We're gonna do old time crab cooking like we used to do when we was kids. We didn't use all that fancy one bag shot stuff. This is what we used when I was a kid. Cayenne pepper. Throw it in there. That's a 1 pound jug, so we're gonna do a little more. Only got 5, 6, 7 ounces of this in there. Crab ball, liquid crab ball. This is what we used when I was a kid. Pour some of that in there. Boy, that smells good. Salt. Everybody's gonna be fussing about, well, you put all that salt in there. Yeah, I did. And probably gonna put more. Look at that, y'all. Come on, get in there, salt. See, she's still boiling. Little ball. Now we're gonna put this salt. That's 1 box. Y'all, this is smelling good. And that's how we did it when I was a kid. We didn't have all that other stuff like they do now. Basically, when I was a kid, you know what you put in your crabs or crawfish? All of it. All we put was potatoes and corn. That's it. We didn't have. Back when I was a kid, you had mushrooms. There was we didn't get mushrooms out the store. It just wasn't there. We get our mushrooms out the swamp. All right, y'all, we're gonna let this saute a minute. Mix it up. Oh, y'all, that smells so good. We're gonna drop our taters in there. Got some of these big red potatoes. And we got all them specialty potatoes now with a little bit. We ain't had all that. That's what we had. All we had was these old red potatoes. That was it. Take it or leave it. That's what it was. We're gonna drop these in here. Look at that. Drop them in there. And I do got some white ones. I'm gonna use them too today. I'm gonna let this cook a minute. I'm gonna taste it, see how much salt we got in there. Throw these couple white ones in here. Take my stir it around a little bit. That's looking good. Now I'm gonna come back in a few minutes and turn this up, let it boil a little bit, get them taters cooking. Look at that, she's boiling already. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, y'all, it's been boiling a few minutes. Old taters looking good in there. Ooh. Y'all, give me a little bit on my spoon. You see all that cayenne in there? Let it cool down a minute. Ooh, that's hot. We'll need some more salt now. Everybody's fussing. Oh, you use all that salt, but hey, we ain't cooking. This ain't your beans. They got 40 gallons of water in this pot. And everybody fussing. Oh, you use all that salt. I tell you what. All right, we'll let these taters sit in here a minute. We're gonna come dump the crabs. All right, y'all, we back. Woo! I see the potatoes floating around. Look at that water, y'all. All that red water. That ain't nothing but cayenne pepper, salt. Oh, these just about done, yeah. Oh yeah, they were good. Okay, I'm going to turn this up a little higher. Get it boiling. I'm gonna dump these old crabs in here. Oh, these are pretty crabs, ain't they? Whee! Look at that. Come on, buddy, get out. Ooh, they'd be cold. We're gonna let these boil probably about 8 minutes, and we're gonna come shut them down and let them soak. All right, we'll be back. All right, y'all. Woo! They're still boiling. We're gonna go ahead and cut them down. Actually, we're gonna cut them off. Make sure you always cut that fuel off, you know. All right, y'all, we're letting these crabs soak a little bit, so we're gonna throw the rest of our corn in here, and it's froze. So it help cool that water down. And that's what you want to do. Let that water get cool. What it's gonna do, the cooler it gets, these crabs are gonna sink to the bottom. Gonna be full of good seasoning. All right, y'all, we'll be back about 25-30 minutes. See how all these crabs are sunk down now? When they go down like that, that means all that juice and liquid went in them. So these ought to be good and seasoned right now. We're gonna start lifting it up here. All right, here we go. Well, that's a bunch of crabs. Little taters on the bottom, I know they good. We're gonna stick our stick in the bottom here. Let them stick here just a minute, cool down. Just take a look at them. I see the old corn on the bottom there. We're gonna dump a few out just to see. Oh yeah, that's a pretty crab, ain't y'all? Oh, you're pretty. This old corn had back in potatoes, see it? Corn and potatoes right there. Well, pretty crabs though. Y'all, these things done cool down a little bit. Time to eat them. We'll work a couple of these claws off. That's how it's supposed to be, y'all. Some good stuff here. Somehow you do them like that, that meat gets real good and sweet. Y'all watch all the juice come out here when I open her up. See, that is a female crab. See that? Is it flat? Oh, we got a whole fly coming around here. I guess flies like crabs too. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna open this up. Look at all that meat in there, y'all. So we cut them. Look at there. All that big old meat coming out of there. That's good. Now, the best piece, what I always like, get that piece when you break it. Just what they call lump. Pull that big old piece out right there. I was eating crab one time. My daddy said, "Won't you peel a big pile and then eat it?" I said, "Okay." I didn't do that but once in my life. I got a big old pile there, and I was so proud of that stuff. I said, "Dad, look." He said, "Yeah." And to this day, I'll never forget that. He walked over there. He said, "That is nice, son. What is that over there?" Of course, I turned and looked. I said, "I don't see nothing." And I come back, my crab was gone. Daddy taught me a lot right there. I don't turn my head on my food no more.